Thank you, Latif, for agreeing to do this interview with me. Could you first introduce yourself and say what your role at the camp is?
Okay, I am Latif, Gerd Peter Brink. I came from Chile, and my role at the camp is I am first retreat guide. Second, I am kinship one of the both vice president for Europe, and I also member of the Zenith Council. Mm-hmm. So that's what I can tell you.
Yes, you have many roles, and at the moment you also lead the morning meditation, is that right?
Yes. It's my goal this time to do it at the big tent. Usually I guided Wesaki's retreat on the third week for a couple of years. And many years ago, when Munir was leaving the camp 2-3 days before the end of the camp, he usually let me do it in the big tent, but now I have assumed it the whole week.
So as long as I can remember, you were always here. When was the first time that you came to the camp?
Oh, the first time was 2005. So that was my first time. Really, my idea was not to come to this camp. I was going to the above in the United States. But I came to Germany, to Hannover Messe, and I found out that this camp exists here, and so I decided not to go to the above. I have never been there, and I came here, and I booked it for a month, for 4 weeks, but I told my cousin in Germany, I go for 3 days, and I came back or I stay. At the third day, I called her, you can pick me up in 4 weeks. I will stay here. And since then, I am coming each year, except the 2 years with Corona. So since 18 years that I'm coming for the 4 weeks.
Thank you. So it says Sufi summer camp. How would you describe or explain the term Sufi to a person that's never heard of it?
Oh, it's so easy, and otherwise it's so many possibilities. The Sufi is just a person who opens their heart to get in touch with your own heart and to find in your own heart the beloved, to find God in your own heart, getting through the hearts of the others. So it's a little difficult to get it, I think, but it's really nice, because when you know a Sufi person, you feel the person is just there, open to you, open to the nature, to everything. And that's what you get, and then you share it also to the others. I think in few words, that could be my experience.
Yes, thank you. And I've heard that the Sufis work with the terms of the Islam. Is it a part of the Islam, and do you have to be a Muslim?
No. That was my first impression when I arrived at this camp. There was a lot of people from the Jewish religion or Jewish community, and were coming also here. And Sufism is also very strong in India, and not everybody in India are Muslim. Muslims are minority in India. A lot of millions, but still minority. Sufism is not a religion. It's a way to live and to get in touch with all the religions and to share the best of each one. That's what we should do at the Universal.
Thank you for the clarification. What's the Universal that you mentioned? In your
Universal is when we came together, and it's a workshop with who are all the main religions present there. It's in a round table. You light the candle for each religion, There are 9 candles, and starting with the most old traditions, then you go to the different traditions, Zoroastrian, Buddhist tradition, Hindu tradition, go also to Jewish religion, Christianity, Muslim, and it's also a special candle, the last one, which for all those religions and prophets who have been on this earth and we didn't know that they stay there, or other people, other lands who have their own also religious experience, and in some way we didn't get it. So that's a community service, and that's, I think it's very great.
Thank you. And then I would like to ask you, what's your personal story with the camp? How did you find this place?
Oh, okay, I was telling you, and then my idea was, first of all, I came from Chile, South America, and there was a Sufi teacher. He was born in Argentina, Jackson Valdez. He came to Chile middle of the 80s, and he came to Chile about 4 or 5 years. He spent 4 weeks teaching Sufism and Dance of Universal Peace. But he never talked really much about Sufism. He teach Sufism without saying that it was Sufism, so that each body could open themselves to this. And he was really a great teacher. He was a sheikh from our Sufi order, also a sheikh from the Rouhanians and the Mevlevi order. So, and he came to Chile in middle of the 80s, as I told you, and also he brought Sufism to Spain. And he was the first person there. So I enjoy that teachings and the Dance of Universal Peace, which I enjoyed very much. And then in 1993, Pir Vilayat came to Chile for one seminar, 1 week, and it was great to be with him. So that was my approach to Sufism. And then 1996, Shahabuddin went to Chile, and I was initiated by him, with my name Latif, and Suleika came also to Chile, and other teachers also. And since 2005 that I came to the camp, as I told you before, each year.
So you heard about the camp in Chile?
No, I heard here in Germany.
Okay,
so,
yes, I see you said that. Yeah, and since then you're coming all the way from Chile?
All the way, yes. So, and that's really my second home, or I enjoy to stay here in this place. It's beautiful landscape, this environment, and the atmosphere that stay there.
Okay, thank you. I have one last question. What do you think can the camp offer to the younger generations?
The camp, you know, when you say the camp, there are 2 things. One is the community, the Sufi community. The second one are the teachings behind the community, and the third, the landscape, the place. And here in this place, we made these 3 things for over 30 years. So if you came here and you didn't need to have a master, a teacher here, everything, it's impressed with the teaching from Pir Vilayat and many other teachers, because the camp has been staying here, this place, I think over 30 years. So this place, the river, everything. So if you come here, you get in touch with all that. And as I say it this morning during the morning meditation, there are people who are just in silence, in a silent retreat, people who are doing other workshops like music. I don't know if you can feel it here in the background. Also people who are just staff people working there. But for each of them, there is also a process in each week. If you get into the retreat, of course, this is a very strong process. You get inside, your whole body is there, all your mind, everything, and with your singing and the others, you got part-time. But also the people who are in the staff, they feel this energy, and they also can be inside the process. So it's really beautiful. So it's a nice place if you come for first time to get in touch, and especially you get in touch with your own heart. And then you can open it to this environment, to other people. And you find so much love here. And we share with love, harmony, and peace, everything that you needed. It's a special place.
Thank you very much for doing this interview.
Okay, you're welcome.